They'll come out in the pistol. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nowadays, many defensive lines are coached to play the run on their way to the quarterback, and that's exactly what they did.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. He'll look to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So they put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
And they'll go on the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down. Here's the offensive unit, and heads up, look out for the Clemson Tiger.
Sammy Watkins was brought in to make plays. That's what he specializes in, out on the perimeter or going inside.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll need to get the play off quickly. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you have a quarterback who can move and get outside the pocket, yet still keep his eyes downfield and find open targets, you have a very dangerous player at that position.
Third down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's taken in at the 9. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Beckham will go in motion right. Now they'll run it on the toss. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Off the play fake. Winston. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Eifert, the man in motion. Going to give this time to the tailback. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And a look at the defense now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Let's go!
Back to throw here. They'll roll him out right. It's caught. Shepard. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
The play clock's running down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's got Watkins on the out route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills are in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And it's 7-0 Buffalo. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Winston. Looking sideline, incomplete. So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. Second down, Winston. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Shift together here from the D-line. 1st down, Winston. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the 1st. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Again, we'll see the pistol here. And they'll run it here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Watkins alone on the left side. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. Gun now on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up third and goal.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on third and goal. They come up in an offset eye. They just do get the playoff as he'll look nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up fourth down, 4th and goal. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. This just a 24-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive takes him inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Ready? It's going to be a long day. Wait. Alert three.
Now Jameis on second down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And it's third down.
It's not just the offensive linemen and the guys charged with protecting him that take it personally. When the franchise quarterback is dropped on the ground, it runs through the whole organization from the owner all the way down.
It's like every single time he goes down, everyone holds their breath.
Not only do they hold their breath, but they feel the hit as well. They're just trying to think of ways for it not to happen again.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. They come out here in the eye. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. And now out come the Bills. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it, escaping the pressure right. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. So that would have been something from that. And never mind, Larry. These two teams apparently anxious to get back at it. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now they try the right side here. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. A host of Bills there that time to make the stop. Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. And it's 4th and 4. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They go play action here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Ohio. Let's go. Brand 38.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So completion on 2nd down, that brings up 3rd. Gun. They'll look to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Evades the tackler, and now some space. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play. He was able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
He filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. In a 3-4 defense there and against the run, a lot of responsibility can fall on that nose tackle.
A ton of responsibility, no pun intended, because they got to deal with not just the center, both guards, and a lot of times they have to eat up double teams in order to let the rest of the guys get to the football. But how about that play? He not only did he eat up the double team, he ate up the ball carrier as well.
I was going to say, talking about puns, you said eat up the double team. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Play clock winding down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Time running out here on the play clock. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And out now, here come the Bengals. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And that'll be incomplete. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 2nd down, Winston again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A 1st down throw for Winston. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the 2nd half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Jameis to throw it. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
He finds Beckham complete. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, Winston. Flush to his right. Time for a break. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Second down following the incompletion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Winston to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Winston. And that will be incomplete as well. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And fourth down coming up. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Winston on fourth down. And he finds his target. It's sharp. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a first and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw is Winston. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job one. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard and the time left on the clock, as you noted? So many things to go through.
A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They come up in an offset eye.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got Watkins on the out route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Bills a first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Another pistol look here. Going to give this time to the tailback. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Still in search of the first down after that last completion. Gun now on third down. This is caught. Watkins. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Now they'll run it on the toss. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Second and goal from the 5. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Third and goal now. Ball on the 5. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Buffalo, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll be at home.